You know it's going to be a night when we come in with fucking Jeremy cackling like that. Speaking of that, I don't have some of you in the right spots. Dan needs to go over here.
Steve, remember poo magic and alchemy.
Poo magic?
Yeah, I was a gong farmer before I was a wizard.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
want to
yeah.
make sure
Poo
I
magic.
heard that correctly.
Yeah.
I became obsessed with transmutation because of my time messing with poo.
Okay. Hi, everyone. You may notice that I'm in the driver's seat tonight, not Bert, because Bert is sick AF, but he is still soldiering through to join us as a player. And because of that, you know what? We're going to run another DCC Lankhmar one-shot. This is kind of sort of continuation of the last DCC Lankhmar one-shot we ran, as in that everyone is using the same characters except for Dan, because Dan wasn't there. But now Dan is here playing a character by the name of Fubar, but we'll meet Fubar here in a second. Why don't we go through our character introductions, and then we'll get into this adventure, because why the heck not? I got to remember we're on Goodman Games, so I'm not allowed to have my spicy intro. Anyway, Jeremy, who are you playing?
I'm playing Lapis. I used to be a gong farmer, but I'm a wizard, an accidental alchemist now. I drank some green ooze, and now I'm a crab man.
He did. All right, Dan.
I once was a cat till I drank the green ooze. Now I'm Catman Dan. Meow meow, mother fluffers.
That's fantastic. Also, Dan just rolled his character pre-stream, and
it's not fair.
And we think that honestly, this is the best DCC character, like stat and build wise, we've ever seen. Like
It's
luck
got
of the die,
18s.
218, strength and agility, and we're using the Umerica mutations. And so that's why Lapis is a crab man, and that's why Fubar is a man cat. And yeah, dual wielding cat claws. It's
high level.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be something. Absolutely.
Now, don't worry. I will bring it down with my dice rolls.
I did do a
It's
test
a lot of
roll.
opportunities for ones.
Yeah, you'll see there the Fubar test roll. I actually rolled that testing out the D die because he's a fighter, and I rolled a 1 to attack, a 1 to damage, and a 1 on the fumble table. So hopefully that gets all your ones out of the way, Dan, because I rolled 3 of them in one roll.
Yeah. Well, and I rolled a 1 on a 1d30 also.
Okay, we'll
Just
see how it
ahead of
goes.
that.
Just ahead of that. Okay.
Hopefully they're just all done.
Let's hope so. Jake, what do you got, man?
I've got Bot Weathers, who is a cutthroat. That's about it.
Good to know. Joe?
He did not partake of the ooze. He shot a turtle with some ooze, though. That was something.
It was a clutch. Yeah, it was good. All right, Joe.
Yeah, I'm playing Garush, the thief. He steals things.
Garush. That is the one of the Joe-ish names that I've heard.
It's probably the least difficult to pronounce. It's like, oh, goofy, got it. Gorsh.
Yeah.
Yep.
Gorsh, Fubar. Those claws hurt my back.
The Jibba-dabba-jibbs.
All right. And then tonight's voice of NPR, Bert, who are you playing, man?
I am playing Subaru, archer and warrior from the Mingle Steeps, who did not get the memo on the ooze, and I've been eating it like pudding all day, and nothing has happened.
He's just did some kind of, I don't know. I worry
got
about
the expired ooze.
That must be it.
It was all that yak yogurt
Oh,
from
yeah,
childhood.
yeah.
It just made me immune to it all.
Yeah. Yeah. Fermented yak yogurt will that'll toughen you up. All right. So, Lapis, you need to go to the library here in Lankhmar.
Right. I gathered several interesting samples of scat down in the sewer. I need to study them.
Nothing beats the scatology section at your local library.
See, I was going to go for the free buffet they had down there, but of course you would be thinking about the sewer underneath that. So that, yeah.
Yeah.
Why do you city dwellers keep your toilet paper between leather covers? I don't understand.
Well, I mean, it's better than a stick, I suppose.
I'm on board.
Books.
I'm on board. It took me a moment.
That's premium toilet paper to you, sir.
So, here in the city of Lankhmar, you go one of the nicer neighborhoods, and there's this giant, monstrous, like castle-esque library. Absolutely. So, you know what? Let's just roll us a D5 and see which one of you has to name this library. That is going to be, God damn it, it's Joe.
Yes.
You said to name the library.
Name the library, Joe.
The library's called the Bakery.
That's not bad. I like that.
Got to tell us why.
Just
Because
to be.
they're baking up
confusing.
all them fresh ideas.
Yeah.
It's good enough.
All right.
So if you decide to study really early in the morning, do you wake and bake?
I think so.
Okay.
As you all make your way through the city, it's a nice day. It's early in the morning. You all stopped off at your Maitre.
Why? So much hatred right there.
I know, Maitre. This is our regular crew. Like, I wasn't even thinking. Maitre, you wound me. We've got a game tomorrow, Maitre. Chill the fuck out. Oh, chill the heck balls out. I don't even know. Anyway. You swing by the staple of Lankhmar, the ye old Waffle House. Get yourself some delicious pancakes, waffles, biscuits, and gravy, whatever your heart's content could be. Fubar, I need you to roll me a full fighting test. I need you to give me your deed die and then your regular your fight. Deeds 4 pops off.
That's pretty good dice for me. 23 to hit and 10 for damage.
Oh, did I link the lollygaggers by mistake? How the fuck did I even do that?
We're trying to throw them off. Don't watch us.
You know what? Jeff and Melissa are on vacation right now. So yeah, this is absolutely on the lollygaggers right now.
It's their fault that they're not streaming.
It's fine. It's just in the DOK Discord.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone there knows that I'm an idiot. It's fine. So Dan, that is a 23 to hit for 10 damage. So like all ye old Waffle House encounters, there is a brawl that breaks out. And luckily Fubar keeps the heat off everyone. The question I've got is, during this fight, you've already managed to eat your food, you've had your coffee, things are going nice, and then just someone throws a chair. All heck breaks out. Fubar is going to keep all of you safe, so there's no threat of damage here. I would just like to know from each of your characters, what are you doing during this fight, and how are you removing yourself from the dangerous situation? So why don't
Obviously, I'm eating other people's food.
you are throwing chairs, you're slashing throats, you are eating unattended sausage links.
100%.
Lapis, what do you got going?
Oh, well, I have friends in the Merchant Guild. I'm supposed to take care of things while I'm here. I should probably fix some of the chairs or other things that get broken.
Oh, give me a spell test. You're casting Mend.
I am.
That means they can be thrown again.
You're
True.
just replenishing ammo. Oh, that's not a bad roll. 18. Permanently repairs minor defect in a simple object, non-magical, non-living. Yeah, that's not a problem. As chairs
Okay.
are flying through, you wait for the parts to land, you run over, and you easily start magically repairing the chairs. Although, as pretty much as quickly as you're fixing those, someone else is flinging them across the restaurant.
It's true, but the funny thing is one random thing nearby me will turn into gold. That's incredibly valuable gold, and some other thing will turn into lead.
One of those chairs is going to hurt a lot.
Is that
Oh
accidental
my
alchemy
God.
on that one?
The lead chair.
No.
Not my Sasha's links. Don't feed me lead.
Give me a D30 roll there, Lapis.
Okay. That's the whole reason I actually cast that spell, which just to cause that issue.
Oh, that's
Seems fair.
rough. That's rough. You only managed to pocket 4 forks made out of solid gold. Go ahead and give me another D30.
Okay.
Now, there may be more. But you do manage to turn 21 coffee mugs into lead.
Fling, fling, fling.
I was just
You
thinking.
thought I was just fixing chairs. I was giving you ammunition.
That's it. I was more along thinking of the unexplainable aggression that Waffle House patrons are going to be experiencing in 15 to 20 years.
From their lead poisoning.
Yeah. But yeah,
Yep.
no, you managed to pinch
They're
some
Waffle House customers. They are already there.
The
That's
damage
true.
is already done.
That's true. Yeah.
You came in with lead poisoning.
You just left with lead poisoning plus. It's not that much of a difference.
It's an upgrade.
You re-upped.
Yeah. You topped off. Bart, what's Bart got going during this fight?
I believe I'll find the largest Randy Macho Man Savage looking person here because he once got in a fight in a Waffle House.
Oh,
And I
did
will
not
point
know
out
that.
somebody who's standing between me and the exit, and I'll say, "Oi, oi, oi! This guy called you a sissy Mary, eh?" And I'll stand off to the side and wait for the path to be cleared.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a personality test.
One personality test coming up.
That is a crit.
Oh.
That is a crit, and this is Lankhmar. I don't think I've got fleeting luck turned in on. But everyone go ahead and take a point of fleeting luck. You'll just have to track it somewhere else on your sheet.
Right in languages where it belongs.
As this Macho Man Randy Savage lookalike sees the person blocking your path to the exit, he runs over. Jake, I know you know this. What is a finishing move that Macho Man Randy Savage would lay on this person?
Well, considering the fella is standing, I'm sure he would go for his standby flying double axe handle smash.
And what part of the body is impacted on the flying double axe handle smash? Did I get that right?
Yes, the top of the head.
Okay. As this head explodes like a ripe pumpkin smashed at a Gallagher show, eyeballs go popping out, flying all directions, and in the unintentional and immediate explosion of gore and viscera, a clear path is opened up to you towards the exit.
I will now point and laugh at the now headless man and say, "That'll serve you right," and then I'll run away.
Nice. Very cool. Yeah, it's head on, applied directly to the forehead. Joe Gorish, Gorsh. What are you doing?
Garish. Garish is gonna go around and just kind of be patting people's pockets as he's
You
trying
stealing?
to get out. Yeah.
You're stealing. You're gonna give me
Gosh.
you're gonna give me your stealing
your
test
pockets?
here. You're a
All right.
rogue, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I'm a thief.
So you've got a special pickpocket skill.
I do. I've never used before.
Yeah, just go.
I rolled that one.
You had to roll over a 7, if I remember that correctly. Oh no, it's D20 plus 7. There's in DCC, there's fixed outcomes that you have to roll over. Give me a moment here, Joe.
Mm-hmm. I just
Top
took
off my water
sheet.
real quick here.
Joe, roll me a D20.
Okay. 19.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that again for me.
Okay.
Somehow in this process on your person, you managed to get 9,000 gold stolen from you.
Stolen from me?
I'm sorry, 900. You're
Okay.
out stealing, but you're
900.
stealing so bad that you get 900 of your 1,800 gold. You lose half your wealth.
Ouch. Okay.
You think you are stealing gold here and there, but someone else is just following you, like that old cartoon where they cut a hole in your pocket, and as you're loading your pocket, it's just going into their pocket.
Gosh.
But it's
That
fine.
sucks.
This is a one shot, so the points are made up and the rules don't matter. Subaru, what do you got going, man?
Well, to avoid the danger, he heads right into the danger, using convenient lead mugs to fleeing with precision at attackers.
Give me. I want an attack because you are a rogue, so I want a strength based attack for thrown. So D20
for throwing?
Is agility thrown? Maybe I'm thinking of a different system where thrown is strength based. Give me your agility thrown. Not
13.
bad. Is that right? That doesn't seem right. You should have a +1 on that.
I got a +2 on that.
Your
Got a
attack
16
bonus is 2, and your agility modifier is
I
1.
didn't get my attack bonus on that. Never mind. I need a D5 rolled with that. Excuse me. Okay, so here we go. So the deed is to, of course.
Well,
I'm
I'm looking at. God damn it! I'm looking at Joe's character sheet, not your character
there.
sheet.
So it's only a 14. My deed didn't go off, but it is it's a 14. It's a 14. 14.
Yeah, so you rolled a d20 +2 +1. Okay, 14. Yeah. Absolutely. You see Lapis doing his work fixing chairs, and you look down next to you and you see these white ceramic coffee mugs slowly start to turn to lead, and you just scoop up like a good wait service person. Just you got 5 mugs in hand, and just like, yeah, exactly like that, just ninja starring those things out as you clear a path. After the violence has subsided, some of you are poorer, some of you are richer. All of you are wide awake and ready for your day. You make your way over to the I will not. Oh, there's a cat. Which cat is that, Dan?
It's the Coco.
It's the Coco.
She's mad. It's the Coco.
Yeah, I would show my dog off, but she is sleeping. Just so everyone knows that this past week, I think it was this past week, I got myself a new dog, rat terrier by the name of Mama Purdy, named after one of Jeff's characters. And yesterday I went to the, fancy pet store, and I bought her a Whitney Houston World Tour t-shirt from 1988 to 1987, because what proper lady doesn't have a Whitney Houston t-shirt? Anyway, you escape. You make your way across town to the bakery. That is, in fact, the giant, monstrous library. It doesn't seem like a lot of people are coming or going. And actually, as you're kind of approaching up the main steps, now this is on this kind of like hill. There's all this fancy shrubbery and everything. Lots of good landscaping. at this, it looks like it maybe like 2-ish stories with like a portion of it has a third story on it. This big stretching, stone block building, very, very nice looking, very presentable. What you would expect on like an older kind of like college campus kind of thing, putting it into perspective. But as you're kind of moving up the main steps to it, not only you don't see a lot of people approaching, you actually see some people leaving, and they've got kind of a perplexed look on their face. But you can see right up the stairs in front of you, maybe about 20, 30 feet. You do see the large double doors that go into the library. They are closed. What would you all like to do?
I'm here for burritos.
You just walk up to one random person leaving the library and say that you're here for burritos. You are a cat man walking on all fours. Give me a personality test.
Nailed it. It's a 3.
They open up their ye old scrying network and start checking databases to see if the strange cat man walking on all fours towards the public library is listed on that. And they run away.
It's called the bakery, and I expect there to be food.
They do run away. The rest of you all
I
proceed
am
up the
only a
steps.
cat man after all, and my intelligence is a 10.
10 is still an average
That's pretty
person.
good.
Yeah.
It is, but I don't have average person, historical knowledge. So
That's true. That's true. You are extremely intelligent for a cat. You're intelligent for a person. You're just missing all of the human person context. That's fair. All right. Do you all walk your way up to the door?
Sure.
Yeah, is there like a note or anything posted on it? Is it normal for them to be closed?
Give me an intelligence test there. Gorsh.
Gosh. There we go.
Joe,
There is, in
Damn,
fact,
stole all my luck.
are you me?
there is, in
Depends
fact,
on
some
what.
kind of placard posted on the door. And you walk
Okay.
up and you spend a good 3 to 4 minutes trying to decipher what this ancient text says. While the rest of your party stands behind you impatiently until eventually that you realize it is just the hours that are posted on the door. And it is, in fact, hours that this library should be open.
I was expecting letters, so makes sense.
There's some letters, there's some numbers. It's those numbers that threw you off. Now, Lapis, please give me an intelligence test. No, wait, time out, Lapis. Yes,
good at this
intelligence
already.
test.
Okay. All right, here comes the one.
6.
5.
I think secretly my dice rolls for my character creation are costing
You
everyone.
stole
Dan, could you
from
complete-
everyone
get
else.
your dice back?
Yeah. So I'll tell you what, Lapis, you go up, you don't see any posting. You go to open the door and the door does not open, but you get with a 6, you're not going to get a lot of information, but you're going to get the hint of information that this door, like as you try to open it, you get that tingly sensation in the palm of your hand where you grab the handle. Some kind of magical seal has been placed upon the library door. As Fubar, your cat senses peak, as you hear a high-pitched, a strange sound. And so as you kind of like, the way this library is laid out is you walk up these stairs to the front area and there's this dome or like circular like turret that the front door is in. And then the wings of the library kind of like spread out kind of around the sides, almost like, I'm not going to describe it because I don't know how. But as you kind of look up, you hear this strange tapping noise and you look up to like the second floor on this turret and you actually see that there are There, like each window, you can see like people like banging on the glass, like mouthing something at you all, and they have a look of fear on their face.
Well, yeah, clearly something's
Who?
wrong.
Many burritos, bad gas. Let us out. I think that's the problem.
I'm going to see if I can make better sense of this. If I can cast Ekham's mystical mask
Okay, you got a fancy spell you're throwing out there? Please do.
and see how well it rolls.
9's not bad. 14. Protects you against gaze attacks. +4 bonus to saving throws of any type against, looky-loo attacks.
It didn't
Doesn't
get quite through.
Yeah, you could luck it up if you got the luck to swing.
I won't.
Okay.
I don't think Lupus typically he's a chaos guy. But
Okay.
his head, the hair will start to twist around on his head. His head will do kind of that exorcist thing where it will twist around the wrong way until the back of his head is facing forward. The hair will begin to meld forward and change into bone instead and create a mask. And then the back of his skull will open up and the eyes will move themselves forward.
That's really intense there, man.
Lapis,
And
you're
that's-
disgusting, but please carry on.
That's the only reason I'm casting it.
Just do you want that cool visage?
I just want that horrible visage.
Yeah. So Lapis, you're not able to deduce any information with your spell. But these people are very clearly like, you can, and I'll give it to the rest of you as you're kind of taking this in. It seems they're in distress. You can definitely see a look of fear on their faces. A little off to the side, you do see there is quite a bit of ivy climbing up the side of this turret. You could potentially climb up to get to a window on the second floor. Now, as you kind of take that in, you do see roughly where the first floor of this library is. There are no exterior windows.
I feel like that's like a Catman thing to do.
Go ahead, a Catman thing, if you want to climb up this wall to get to the window.
That's fair. Something Catman do.
Right.
Glad.
I
yes.
was trying to get us there.
You set us up. You did good. Jeremy closed the deal. Always be closing.
What do I need to
This
roll
is
for that?
just going to be an agility test. Nice and
And
easy.
you'll have
You would
dice
think
size
I'd be
up
good
on
at this, but it is
Yeah.
me.
You get a D24 instead of a D20.
A T24?
Isn't that part of the Catman thing?
No, he just gets a +3 to agility. And
I thought that was the additional bonus.
I don't remember. That requires.
That's so long ago.
Yeah, your base thing for feline is a +1 dice step on balance and jump. Oh, balance and
Oh.
jumping. My bad.
Balance and jump. Yep, that's true. He does get a flat. Anyway, 14's plenty good. The vines are there to help you. You shimmy up. As you get to the top of this, you can see the people inside. They're panicking. They're saying something. You can't hear it. You get to a window and you kind of put a paw on it and you just push up. And the window slides right open with no problem. The window's large enough that any of you here in the party could easily fit through this window. What are you going to do, Fubar?
I mean, I just opened it, so maybe I'll listen first before I go in.
The window did not open itself. You crawled up and you put a paw on the window and you easily pushed it up and the window opened. You opened the window. And the people are still there on the interior of this window as it opens. They look panicked. They look scared. They're saying something to you, but you still do not hear anything.
Even with the window open.
Correct.
Does it smell like farts?
Give me an intelligence test.
This is possibly my most important role of the day here.
He is a Catman. He spends a lot of time with his nose right near a butthole.
There we go. Look at that.
And there you go.
So, like,
This smells suspiciously free of butthole.
well, not suspiciously. It does. Okay, so you put your sense out. in all libraries, there's a few things. There are books, there are public seating for people who are reading books, and there's a cafe. You pick up the smell of books, like you walk into a Barnes and Noble. It's that fresh book smell that's always just, it hits all the right spots. There is the underlying hint of like freshly brewed espresso drinks. And then, surprisingly, all of those seating spaces catch a number of farts. It smells like they do keep those seating spaces fairly clean. And there is a surprisingly low number of captured farts in all of those available seating areas.
Something's not adding up here, and it's mostly the number of farts.
Or they just got a good cleaning crew. Listen, as a person who worked in a library, those seats catch a lot of farts, and
I'm sure they do.
A good custodial staff will keep that fart smell down.
Got to wring out them chairs.
They got to wring out those chairs.
Like, I'm at the window, and the window's open. Is there somebody exactly on the other side of this window?
There's like 3 people there.
Like, if I just give them like a don't touch me little swat.
You reach in.
As cats do. Just a little beep. Yeah.
You give them a swat. You reach in. Go. This is an attack roll, I think. Go ahead.
I mean, it's not meant to do damage. I just want to know if they're actually there.
I totally understand that. Give me your attack roll, and if you hit, you're not going to deal damage. So your D die is a 17. You reach in, you pop, just give him a little like pat on the cheek, like nothing anywhere close to dealing harm. That's solid, warm person. Yes.
All right, so these people are here. They're not farting as much as I expect them to be, and I can't hear them still.
Pull them through the window. Get them out here.
I mean, like, do you want me to kill them?
Well, no, but like,
I mean, if I pull them through the window, they're probably gonna die.
They could just climb down
wherever
the
you're
vine.
standing.
They're just going. Phew.
So,
is there like a ledge or anything, or is he like?
He's on this ivy that's creeped up the wall. He kind of climbed up the ivy, and it leads right up to several windows. So, that's my question there, Fubar. Do you reach in and grab someone and try and pull them out?
It just yeah.
So, you reach in, you grab as an uninterruptible cutscene starts.
Yay, the thing I was afraid of happening.
And as soon as you get about elbow deep through this window, all of a sudden, the rest of you see Fubar is just pulled into the window entirely. Fubar, you find yourselves unceremoniously dumped onto the floor. You are in the second floor of this turret. I don't know how to pronounce it. This fucking thing, circular room. It is designed as a seating area. Now, let's see here. Give me a moment. Just a moment. As I adjust the slightest things. Now, I'm going to hop us all over to a different map. Now, Fubar is the only one who has a token on this map. God damn it. There we go.
Don't worry. I'll solve all the problems. Not on my own.
Now, Fubar, the lighting is weird. I tried to find a really good way to sort out a lot of windows, and things just went weird. You find yourself in this library room.
Yeah.
You see that you're in this thing. It's designed as like a seating area. There's some small shelves in the center, and you see yourself surrounded by a handful of very scholarly looking people. and they're all like, help, you got to find a way to get us out of here. We can't, we're stuck, we're trapped. As you can see that they have used like these doors, these 4 doors that you kind of see on the left of the map there. They've got bits of furniture like jammed through the handles, blocking it. We're stuck, we can't get out. You can now clearly hear them. They're terrified. These are young, scholarly people. Looks like, looks like they play a lot of Dungeons and Dragons.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
So, what's up, Fubar?
So did they jam the doors shut?
Do you ask them
Is that yeah.
Yeah.
Or do they just not know how doors work?
No, we block the doors so that way the doors can't be opened.
That's probably why you can't get out.
No. We can't go back out that direction.
Uh-huh.
Because of the monsters.
Okay. And he can't go out the window?
You try to go out the window.
Oh, that's how I got in here.
You reach your hand out for the window, and it's just where this open area of a window is, just this border, you hit a hard, unforgiving, cold surface.
Right. So I can't go out that way. So back to the door.
Yeah. Listen, and you're talking to these people. There's, like I said, there's like 4 of them here. Like one of and you're gonna guess that this kid's maybe in his like mid to early 20s, just like Joe, and he's gonna be like, "Listen, there's horrible creatures out there. There's monsters. They're made of paper, and they're trying to eat us. And
I'd like to pee on that."
I want to roll a test for him real quick.
Back to your living litter box.
He finally help shows up. Someone shows up to possibly save him. You crawl up, you can see as there's an adventuring party outside, and he starts laying out this story, and as this strange muscular cat man, he says there's these strange creatures, they're made out of like paper and stuff, they're trying to eat us, and this strange cat man says, "I like to pee on those." He says, "Well, this was fun while it lasted," and he runs and he does a swan dive at the open window, and he doesn't make it through, but you hear an intense crack as his head and neck lurch at an unnatural angle as he collides, and he collapses on the ground dead and twitching.
I might eat him later.
Give me a luck test.
I mean, I'm telling that to everybody. It's a declaration here.
I know.
The 3.
They're very uncomfortable, but you're their only hope. They're like, "Please, you made it in. Can the rest of your group please come in and help us escape?"
I mean, I can't say for sure, but then I'm going to just go over to the door and I'm going to do what my cats do when doors are shut and just...
Dan, I need words because I don't understand cat.
I was hoping it came through the mic, but it looked like it was. I'm just going to scratch at the door. I can't open it.
True. Yeah.
Just like my cats do. They just go up to the door and just scratch at it until someone with hands fixes the problem.
Or just put your arm up under it and just start swatting at the door.
With the symbol of their hope, walking up to a door and just scratching at one of these other young scholars. Nope, can't do it. And they run and they try to dive out the window, and they also snap their own neck against the intense, unrelenting force.
2 snacks for later.
Those of you down below, you are watching. You are watching.
So
as, yeah.
what I saw But I saw Dan get sucked into the room.
You all saw him got sucked through the like. He reached a hand in, he grabbed it, and it's just like it's very much. You all saw something like something grabbed him and just yanked him through unceremoniously.
Yeah. Like,
Did it look
clearly
like
you go
it
straight
injured
towards
him
that.
on the way in?
What's that?
Did it look like it dragged him or like it injured him as it was pulling
No,
him
it
in? Or
didn't.
it
It
like,
did
kinda
not seem to
magically
very magically. Like you saw, like it grab, it pull. You saw his body kind of like rise up to properly go through this window without any collision with the frame.
Okay.
I'm
I'm gonna
Yeah.
instead of climbing, I'm just gonna take my rope and hold on to it, and then throw the end of the rope through the window and
Give me a
have
luck
it like
test.
drag me through.
Luck test.
You're gonna find my 2 people I've already saved.
As you're
8.
watching Gorsh throw his rope up through the window, the rope goes rigid, raises up at like a 90-degree angle, like directly aligned with this, and just suck him through like a spaghetti at like an all-you-can-eat Italian buffet. And now,
Sweet.
Gorsh, you are also in the turret as you look at two young scholars who have tried to escape so hard that they accidentally killed themselves, and Fubar scratching at one of these 4 doors that are just, they like crash bars. Like someone has just used like books and like random furniture to block these crash bars so the doors can't open.
Okay.
Doing my best, man.
I'm gonna go over to the window and like try and pad out and be unsuccessful at that, and then just gonna wave at everybody and
Okay.
kind of
Yeah, the windows don't work, but those 2 are mine.
Subaru just nods sagely.
Were these people alive?
This is what happens at libraries.
They were, but
So,
now they're mine.
Subaru, Bart, Lapis, you are now seeing Gorsh in the window signaling for you all to come in.
On the spell result table, can you choose a result lower than what you rolled?
Absolutely. Yes.
Because the one below would let me have infravision up to 60 feet.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's
so
the big reason I would do the mask is
you now have infravision, which will come in handy. How long does that last?
it's I always forget the difference between rounds and turns in this, but it's a round per character level.
Round is combat. Turns is about 10 minutes.
Okay, so it doesn't last long enough to really be nifty. But his eyes will be glowing as he comes through the window, and that's important. To be looking as scary as possible coming through that window.
You look very scared. Give me a luck test.
Yeah. For all the wrong reasons.
See if we can just get them all to kill themselves.
No, Lapis.
So we don't have to save anybody.
One of the 2 remaining young scholars looks like they're about to try and dive through a window. But they realize that you are all there to help them, and they resist the urge. So, Gorsh, you are in. Lapis, you climb up, you're in. Bart and Subaru, do you 2 climb up and enter? All right.
I'll look to Subaru after you.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do, I'm going to drop some tokens in here. Feel free. So this map isn't like 100% to scale. It's just more to just show layout and stuff. As you're in, like I said, this is clearly a sitting room. This is a place for people who are studying to take books and go to a place that's well lit, sit on comfy furniture, and read. There are 4 doors. Essentially, we're going to call it on the left because that's how it's laid out on the screen that I'm seeing. And like I said, these doors very much have just been crudely fixed so they can't open using furniture. They're blocked on your side, so you can easily remove the bits of furniture and whatnot and exit this turret. Now, the 2 remaining scholars, they're just like, we don't know what happened. Thank you all for coming to save us. There are these strange creatures. They look like people that we've seen in the library, but they're wrong. They don't look alive, but they are not dead. But it also looks like they're made out of paper.
I was gonna pee on him.
Dan, give me a luck test.
I'm gonna kill all these characters if I can help it. Nat 20.
The two remaining people are like, nope, we're screwed. They try to dive out the window as well. You 5 are now alone in this turret.
I did it. I made snacks for all of
any-
us.
All right. Well,
Are there any like candles or anything in this room?
No, it's
anything
early-ish
like that?
morning, like 10:30 to 11. All
Okay.
the light illuminating this room is coming through these windows. And you can see this area there's a lot of windows. Like I mentioned earlier, the first floor doesn't seem to have any windows on it, but the second floor is littered with windows to let in natural light. So it is very easy to see in here. There are a lot of windows.
Fubar, I'm gonna borrow one of them. You can have it after I'm done. And basically, you'll see like a weird little whirl, like a little. It looks almost like a mini black hole, and it starts sucking up the matter from one of the bodies, along with other various things in the room. And then from there, like a small skeleton starts forming, and other things attached to it to form the flesh and skin, but wrong.
I mean, there's
Okay.
enough of them, so
To summon animal, but just in the most horrible way possible.
What are you summoning?
I don't know. I have to roll.
Nice. Oh, wow.
I can't see it. It says
Nice.
jump to bottom, but it doesn't let me.
So that is a 4 HD. So you can summon one mundane animal up to 4 HD, or 2 animals 2 HD, or up to 4 animals of 1 HD. The animal remains for 2 hours. They have the normal needs of an animal: thirst, hunger. They obey your commands within normal bounds. They, tell them to do something suicidal. And if you do something outside of their nature, there's 25% chance that the animal is released from your service.
Oh man, I know what I want to do. I want to have we've got a few different bodies. I want lots of the spines to come together and join, as well as other various things from around the room. And it's going to create a giant viper that the backbone of it is the backbones of all these dead bodies, plus flesh and pieces of wood.
Very cool. All right, give me a moment here, because so with Lapis's animal abilities,
Call him Hot Snake.
All right, so there we got your Hot Snake Viper Giant. That is under your control there, Lapis, and you do have the ability to view everything with that. So Lapis, he borrows a lot of parts from these corpses to form himself a giant viper familiar, which will be hanging out with all of you. Are we the baddies? That is a question for every session.
No way. So heroic.
Yeah.
Repurposing things to allow them to continue their mission beyond death.
Right. I don't need the bones anyways, so.
Exactly. I saved you the meat. You're welcome.
I'm going to try and open this door.
It's a team stacked effort.
Gorsh, once again, this door's been barricaded on your side, so it is very easy to remove the barricade. Any of these doors will open. So I'm just going to go ahead and click on these.
I assume I've been scratching at it the whole time.
Give me a luck test. There, Fubar.
Okay.
This is Fubar.
Oh, Fubar.
Fubar, you've been scratching at it so hard that you did make a peephole. So before Gorish opens these doors, let's see. Commando Solo 193 redeemed a player reroll and a +1.
Nice.
Nice. Thank you.
Up the die. Okay, so players, please remember you have 1 banked reroll, 1 banked +1, and 1 banked increase your die size by 1. All thanks to Commando Solo 193. Thank you very much. We appreciate that. Do I have a bits document for you? Let me create a bits
I don't
document.
think we have one yet.
My caps lock is the bane of my existence tonight. All right, everyone gets ownership. Okay, so players, if you go into the journal section,
spell.
there is the bits section. There you go. All right, so these 4 doors are open. Now, as you open these doors, you can see there is long hallway that stretches. Once again, I am going with what is displayed on the map for simplicity's sake. And further left or right yourselves. So, also, this area is well lit. Give me a moment here.
Oh, man, I just realized, how am I going to have magic on my warrior sheet?
You're just going to have to make a
notes.
note of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. All right, because this is going to be easier because this area is well lit.
Thanks for those bits.
Oh, did someone throw out bits? I missed it.
For whatever reason, I can't make Hot Snake move, but I'll try and have him be towards the front of the party. Meat shield and all that. Heroically sending my pet forth as a meat shield.
Give me a second here, Jeremy. I'll get you taken care of. What is that kind of creature again?
It is a giant viper.
Alphabet, come on, alphabet.
Oof.
All right, now you should hopefully be able to move that. All right, so John, thank you for those bits. We're going to throw that in. Just throw that at 2 banked rerolls. So as you can see, stretching north and south are these long hallways, a series of doors. Moving straight ahead, you see you're in this, think of this donor kind of galley where you can see statues on the left and right of the different kind of donors that have thrown a lot of money at the well-being of this library. What do you all want to do?
I want to move up. I kind of want to make my way towards this staircase that goes up and down on the far side. Way up north.
Way up north?
Yeah.
Sure. That's not a problem. So, yeah. Joe's talking about moving up. If you all want to start moving your... Well, Joe, you're welcome to move your token in a northerly direction. The rest of you can follow if you want to or not. I don't want to tell you what to do.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to sneak silently as I do that to try and...
15, 22. That is a great sneak silently. That covers you. Who dropped? Jake dropped.
Oh, Jake died.
Okay, we've got a purpose for him.
Oh no. The viper continues to grow.
Yeah, Jake has been struggling here recently with
internets.
Yeah. Well, and it seems like it's Zoom specifically because we use Zoom.
Yeah.
Give me a second. I want to readjust our overlay. And once again, that's my trick. Is I know, like, if I want Jake to be able to return to us quickly, I need to start adjusting the overlay.
Basically,
Jake,
forces
welcome
things to come back.
Thank you. I hate Zoom.
It seems to give you trouble more than anyone else, and that sucks booty.
Yeah, and I don't know why, because it was working fine up until a few weeks ago.
It was. Well, if it keeps giving you trouble, we'll explore options. Okay.
Yes.
Gorish, you are able to sneak with no cover on hard concrete.
Mhm.
So as you're moving north, you can see there is a series of doors along your left side. And I'm going to zoom out a little bit for what the stream can see. Are the rest of you following Joe as he starts sneaking towards the north?
I mean,
Sure.
not very closely, but yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move until I either hear something or see something.
I'll stay
Subaru
fairly
is
far
very
Right there.
suspicious statue.
Subaru, give me an intelligence test. Gorsh, give me an intelligence test.
Okay.
Oh, you both did really good. All right, Subaru, it's a statue. You give it a good once over. It is entirely mundane, nothing to worry about. Gorsh, you're listening, people talking, this or that. Give me a moment here. But you hear from this room up in the corner, I'm kind of pinging at it. It's going to be a little hard for the stream to see. Maitre, thank you for complimenting this. Usually I don't do any prep, but I don't know what fucking possessed me. So at 7 a.m. this morning, I started prepping for this session. And the first thing I did is make very unnecessarily detailed maps for today's one shot. So I spent, and Joe can vouch for this, I spent like 7 a.m. to like 6:37. And then finally I'm like, fuck it, I can't do any more. I'm going to play more Baldur's Gate 3. Anyway, Joe, you're moving along and you hear the sound of like furniture. Something clatters hard against the floor. Coming from Waffle House, that sounds like the sound of a chair hitting the ground.
Okay. I'll kind of like symbol that towards everybody else. I'm not going to say anything, but I'm just going to like make a sound, say like I hear something in the room next to me.
Okay.
Hot Snake still won't listen to me, Jeremy, but I'll direct him to go in that direction.
Okay. I'll move him for you because he should be working for you. It could be because you've got your own
able to move
token.
him.
Maybe
You
I'm
may
not
need
sure.
a refresh.
Oh.
Anyway, so
try
once again, I'm pinging at where you're hearing this. Gorsh.
Mm-hmm.
I love that I get to goofy that shit out every time I say your character's name.
Every time.
It's important because if you don't, it's wrong.
Highly accurate.
Is this door closed?
It is closed.
Oh, come on up here. 'Cause I've got scheming.
I want to try to silently open it. I don't know what that would be.
You don't need to roll. You rolled a 22 on your sneak. You don't need to roll me again.
Okay.
Mitra, you're right. My character in Pathfinder, Sean the cleric, his responsibility is seeped into me a little bit. So, as you move in, you can see that there's 3 patrons up in this corner. So you can see this is like very much someone who comes from, I spent over a decade working in higher education, and damn, I don't remember how long. It's been a long time, but a very long time working in higher education, a good chunk of that working in a library in higher education. This is very much an adjunct office. You can see they got 2 desks, and you can see, Gorsh, that there are 3 people kind of loitering near this bookshelf in the corner.
Okay. Did they seem scared. It's kind of similar to what the other guys were.
Give me an intelligence test.
Then I'm also looking for like what furniture was thrown that made that sound.
You can see that this chair up a little bit more towards the north is kind of knocked back.
Okay, 14.
14's good. You can see there is something seriously wrong with these three people. And in fact, one of them kind of turns unaware of you as you're observing them. And as they turn around, you can see exactly what's wrong with them.
Oh,
Joe,
I don't like that.
I like how these turned out.
Joe, would you please describe what you're seeing?
It's a paper mache person, but with bones and zombie-like feators.
Oh my God, I really love that.
It's
I
really
know.
good.
Cool.
It came out
It's
really
pretty
good.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So, Gorsh, once again, you roll great on your stealth. They're unaware of you.
Okay.
But you can see these three people are very clearly, like I butted the thing, they give the very intense feeling of zombies just permeated, infiltrated with paper.
Okay. I want to close the door and wedge it shut with an iron spike and move on.
That's not a problem. That is a great way to handle this issue. You close the door. They don't realize it. You wedge the door shut with an iron spike. The three of them are not going to be opening this. Flo and Bowen, that's right. Light a match and get back to the Waffle House. That may be the right answer.
Except we can't get out of here. The Waffle House is so far away.
I don't really want to burn the building down while we can't get out of it. As much as I want to use fire,
Step one will be to get out, then to burn it down.
Then burn it down.
Oh, God. I regret this roll entirely. Fubar. As you're slowly moving towards the hallway, you see something hop out directly in front of you, a small something.
That looks like a snack to me.
It hops out and its tongue unrolls, and written on its tongue's like this parchment. Written on its tongue is the word hello.
I've never had food talk to me before. Hello?
It sucks its tongue back in. Ribbit unwraps its tongue. And you can see that there is another message written on its tongue. You're in danger.
So are you.
It sucks its tongue back in. Ribbit. Tongue unrolls again. Yeah, I made a paper. I'll be fine. It's just like long scrolling text. I can help you escape. Will you listen?
Yes.
How? It sucks its tongue back in.
Because you're a cat. You're a jerk.
100%.
Ribbit. And it rolls its tongue back out. Head to the attic. The stairs that you're heading for go up. The door's locked, but I can trust that you can get past it. In the attic is hidden my old office. Find my old office, grab the scroll, head to the basement. In the basement, go to the last room. Use the
Just, like,
scroll.
pulling
And,
their
like,
tongue
it's
out
this
as
long ass
tape.
tongue. Like, it's like 10, 15 inches as it just keeps
Ticker tape just
uncurling.
Yeah. Can you
Yeah.
imagine how bad it'll suck whenever you let go and that all has to roll back in?
It's like
Yeah,
that
I
tape
assume I'm just
measure where
like-
someone cuts the end off. It is boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
Anyway, head to the last room in the basement. Use the scroll. I'll help you get out of here.
I'm
And
just
then
gonna
it
bat him all the
sucks
way
the
over to
tongue
the
out.
door
Do you want to come
Like
with us?
like a toy. Yeah, he's only talking to me, I think. So
Well,
he's my victim.
So you
I thought
all
he was
hear
talking to both of us.
he
'cause we're
went.
next
He
to him.
approached Fubar first, but you would have all heard Fubar ask him a question, as well as a horrible, like hacking noise, and this tongue unrolling. Now, Fubar, give me an attack test, man.
Absolutely.
What are you doing?
That's 11.
He's swatting at him. 10 points of damage. So Gorish, as you're trying to like grab this tongue and read the last bits, you got a chunk of tongue that comes loose in your hand. This paper tongue. It says, "Hurry quick." As you look at Fubar, and you can see Fubar like slurping up the last of this paper frog.
It's only fair. I told him
You
he
not
was
do
in
that,
danger.
please. Okay. I feel like that was a person that we just murdered.
He said to go. He said to go to the door. So
Okay.
Fubar, give me a luck test.
It's
Open
fine
the
because
door.
the funny thing is he's now inside of Fubar and he'll be part of Fubar forever, which means he'll exist forever. All
Yeah,
of us are made
that's a
of
fail.
things that will belong to every other thing and exist for
I-
eternity.
Can I try to Heimlich Fubar to get him to spit this frog back up?
Dude, it's paper.
Oh,
It is slobber. It is
But it's-
stomach acid. There is no hope.
okay.
Fubar,
I'm
though, you failed your luck test. This
I did.
paper frog it's part of you.
Oh no.
Ribbit, you dick. As you hear only to internal to Fubar. Head towards the door. Go
No
up.
regrets.
Ribbit.
I go to the door.
The door opens. So those of you players, you'll see that there are, in fact, hang on a second. The little up and down stair icons, feel free to click on those. That is a fantastic Foundry module. Those of you using Foundry. It's called Stairs Teleport. I would recommend it. It's great for dungeon exploration.
Ooh.
So if you click on
Sneak
up,
and then go up.
Yeah, that is neat.
it is very
That
neat.
was neat.
Janov, old Jeff, he introduced me to this for his old school essentials campaign or dungeon he took us through. It's a great module.
I think I remember using it
Moves
for that.
across scenes. It's really great. So those of you who use Foundry, Stairs Teleport, great tool. You find yourselves as you move up the stairs. Oh, I didn't click on it myself. Hang on. A small room with a locked door.
Okay. I will pick lock.
Yeah, that's not a
Ooh.
problem.
I helped.
Did you?
Scratched at it.
Gorsh. Yeah, not a problem. You move up to this locked door. I presume you're a thief. You've got all the proper tools. You jiggle the lock. You do your little thing. Lock pops. You're able to open the door.
Is it darker up here?
What just happened? There is no light.
Oh.
I believe I can see in this here darkness.
I'm gonna light
It's
my
a cat.
lantern then.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm taking guesses.
I don't know what's going on. So you guys are fine. It's just the stream view is messed up. I'm gonna refresh real quick. It is dark here, so you're God dang it. Hang on. It works great except for the stream viewer.
Do they not have a token?
The stream viewer is associated with the token, but the token's not on the map. It is, in fact, pitch black. There are no windows.
Okay. Yep, I'm lighting my
well, I
lantern.
probably can't see. Yeah.
Oh, you've already got your lantern lit. Very good. If you have a light source like a torch or a lantern or some kind of magic spell, you can right click on your token, and the second column to the left are the light options. That is the torchlight module for Foundry.
Ooh.
So, Gorsh, as you move into this area after picking the lock, you can see it is a very standard attic, full of crates. What do you want to do?
Do I hear anything?
Go ahead and give me an intelligence test.
17.
That's right. Double O Sundog 00 does remind the players that you do have a chain up if needed. 17 is good. You
Yep.
do not hear anything.
Two of them, in fact.
Okay. All right.
Stream
just gonna
lock you on Gorish.
looking for a study. So
All right.
So give me an intelligence test there, Gorsh. Anyone else who's looking for a study or anything like that, you throw an intelligence test out there.
I'll,
8.
strangely enough, send the Viper with him because hopefully the Viper, because they rely more on like flicking their tongue out.
Yeah, so they've got like infravision.
They might get like just to kind of cover a different range. So I'll have
Yeah.
it do. It doesn't really have. Should I just do a flat D20 for it?
You're gonna hang on a second. I can answer that question. I wanted you to give me a D20 plus 2.
Okay, I'll just roll will because that's the same thing.
It is exactly the same thing.
In all my experience, I need to be on the tallest boxes in this room and probably in the center so I can see everything.
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm trying to make it do it. It's being stubborn.
I can roll that for you if it doesn't work.
Yeah, for some reason it's just not letting me roll its stuff. I apologize.
It could be because you've got observe and not full. Well, you should have full ownership. The Viper does do very well. So the rest of you don't quite pull it up. The Viper crawls back behind the boxes at the back of the room.
Mm-hmm.
And the Viper, so Lapis, you get that sense, that tingle in your head. This back wall, the heat doesn't match. As the Viper reveals a hidden area in the back of the room.
Good job, Hot Snake.
Ew.
I knew it was there.
Yes, you do.
We knew you knew.
I want to put out a 10-foot pole and just kind of spin it in front of me and tap around stuff as I'm walking in here.
Yes, that is absolutely a thing that you can do. Go ahead and just give me your disabled track. So go to your character sheet, thief tab, disabled trap.
Okay. We have a reroll that I want to use on that.
Please, if you want to, go ahead.
Okay.
There we go.
Holy crap. So that is a nat
25.
20. Everyone, please take a point of fleeting luck.
Nice.
Don't mind if I do.
Thanks, audience.
So with that,
You got another player plus 2.
oh, nice. Very cool. Thank you, chat. I appreciate that very much. Okay, cool. The red line does show up. So you can see that there's in fact this panel, this raggedy old dusty floor. There's this false chunk of it, very much a pressure plate that you're able to pick up, Gresh, right there as you kind of move in. And it is very much, in fact, what you would expect, a very professorly style office. Oh, Tool, thank you for that. That's another reroll. No, Flo and Bowen, it is a horrific human centipede because Lap has used the remains of 4 grad students who tried to jump out of a window and broke their necks.
Yeah,
I helped.
I'm an accidental alchemist, so almost everything I do is just I'm a good person.
Yeah, you are.
I helped save them from their troubles.
It's true, and I saved all the meat for you.
Yeah.
Right.
So in that area, it's not big enough. You, Gorsh, you notice it, and it's easy. It's not large enough. You all can easily jump over it without the need of a test.
Okay.
And with that, you see these old, it's very small, very quaint office lined with bookshelves with the singular desk in the center. You can see there's a few tomes, there's some books, but what you notice is, hopefully it kind of shows up for you all. There is a scroll tied shut.
Okay. We'll grab it.
You grab the scroll.
All right.
Are all these crates or just what are they?
Okay, yeah, so you can easily pop them open, take a look.
Yeah, I want to take a look at one.
Yeah, so inside, you can see it's, I'll probably say you take a look between a few different crates. Some of them are very much seasonal specifics, holiday specific, like decorations. Some of them contain books, and you can see they're the very generic, like the most kind of like frequently donated, but they've got a lot of stock, like children books, like Dr. Seuss equivalent of that kind of thing. Like it's either like seasonal decorations, maybe it's some extra furniture, maybe it's books that they've got in surplus. Sadly, it is nothing exciting.
Okay. I'm gonna do one last find because I know that he told us there's this scroll. I
Yeah.
want to see if there's anything that he didn't tell us to steal. that he didn't want us to
Intelligence
take.
test.
Not sure if he's got any cool
Okay.
spell books. It would be nice to know.
Yeah. A 10 isn't
10.
going to pass it. Now, Lapis, you are wizardly. If you wanted to try and look around for anything like that, please do.
Yeah, I can't help but check. 12.
I'll tell you right now, if you get me to a 15.
Nah, that's okay. I'm not exactly the most scholarly wizard.
Okay.
He is very much like he was a gong farmer. He just kind of flies by the seat of his pants.
Okay. So sadly, you all look around. There's a lot of books, but none of them are, they're all very academic. None of them are specifically wizardly. No spell secrets, nothing like that. Not with the 10 and the 12 that was presented.
Could I start pulling at the tops of all the books to see if there are any hidden doors nearby?
Give me a luck test.
2 under 5 made it.
2 under 5.
Wow.
So there's no, sadly with that luck test, it is what you need. There are no hidden doors as you're kind of pulling at books here and there. What you do find is, I'm going to tell you what, you rolled a 2, you get 2 things. One is for flavor, one is mechanical. Flavor, you find his secret stash of super haughty, wizardly penthouse style magazines.
I'll take those to sell later. Yeah.
They
I never
could fetch
thought
a
it
lot
would
of money.
happen to me.
They are fully enchanted and ruined. In fact, when you open those pages, if you know the right incantation, those girls jump off the page. Quite literally. Secondary is with that too. You in fact find a map of the library, at least the first and second floor, which gives you a very clear indication of where you need to go to get to the basement.
Hey, fellas, look at this. Seems we can get to the basement from around these parts here. And I'll start pointing to various areas of the map, not knowing exactly what I'm doing.
Sure. So when you all make it back to the second floor, I'm adjusting the visible sections. That way it'll be a little easier for you to navigate. So now what?
I want to drag my 10-foot pole just around the wall in this room real quick to see
So the wall is in
it's
fact,
any other open spaces.
it's lined with bookshelves. Or are you talking about the main area with all the crates?
The crate area.
I'm not even going to make you roll. It is entirely not interesting. Nothing exciting there.
Okay.
All
right.
So I'm going to manually move us over to the second floor. Yeah, there's nothing exciting there. Absolutely nothing. Just like what Subaru discovered. Just a bunch of crap.
Okay.
You all make your way back to the second floor. And feel free to move quickly because now, thanks to what Bart has discovered, Bart knows where. Hang on a second.
Lead on, Bart.
Oh boy, if only I hadn't found this. Somebody else could lead on. But yeah.
So
But you did,
all of
so.
you,
If it makes you feel better, I can have Hot Snake go between your legs and be just ahead of you a little bit.
Yeah, I'll lead the way. Follow me.
Specifically Bart, I really, on the available scenes that you can see along the top of in Foundry now, you should see the available maps that are available. There's second floor, attic, and main floor.
I do not see those. Or wait, oh, there I do. Never mind.
So Bart, you've got this information. You can click on main floor and it will, so you can see where you're kind of at the top northern corner or northern section. Now with that information, I'm going to put a big ass circle. So, Bart, do you see that big circle I put on the map?
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Okay, that's where you need to go to get to the basement.
Yeah, so it sounds like you're on the right way here. Just oh yeah, you can just click on the stairs and not even have to move your token all the way over there.
Yeah.
Oh man, that'd be so
damn
much
it.
nicer. I've been messing with getting my token over there this whole time.
I was too. Turns out you don't have to.
So, I'll say this, you all kind of move towards the main floor. Now, stream, please excuse us. The map's kind of irrelevant at this point. I'm going to roll myself a die. as you all know where to go, thanks to Bart. Lapis, you're following along behind Bart's trail.
Yes.
As you're kind of moving along, you're going to turn down a different area to kind of move towards the stairs going down towards the basement. You come across a librarian, very old woman, pushing a cart. Go and give me an agility reflex save. Give me a reflex save.
Okay.
Is this on the main floor that this is happening?
Main floor. Ooh, 14's not bad. You save yourself. You about bump into her. She very hard shushes you. Give me a moment here.
Just kind of do like a stare down with her. See if she makes noise before I do.
Give me a luck test then, if that's what you're doing.
Get
She
my
has-
hands put together into the flaming hand formation, just waiting for her to be the first one to make a sound.
She
I
has
enjoy
3 fingers but 4 knuckles. It just seems.
What were
It's
you rolling
close.
there, Dan or Jeremy? Oh, luck
You said
test.
you said do a
Arthritis
luck
is
check, so I
crazy.
did.
Wait,
I
what?
just like that she's the lie barbarian. Oh no!
Oh, she rolled a 1.
You
Wow.
accidentally make the burst move. She is staring you down, ready for you to make an accidental noise. And you do make an accidental noise. And
I've got a bunch of I've got the weird lobster bite or crab.
yeah,
Titan.
just accidental chittering
Quack.
as you silence. 9 to hit. Does that
You!
hit?
You talk first. What'd she roll?
9.
No.
Oh, snap.
God, no.
20 sides to every story. Thank you for that raid. She swings hard at you. Those of you moving your way down towards the basement, all of a sudden you look back and you see this angry old librarian pull out this unreasonably thick ruler and take a hard swing at Lapis's forehead and
Oh
miss.
my word. Oh no. I mean, clearly, as I'm diverting that, I think the snake should bite her.
Go ahead and roll that out.
It'll be.
Where is this happening now?
On the main
Just
floor.
on the first floor. We're don't worry about the map so much at the moment.
Oh, okay.
So it looks like the snake's got a D20 plus 8. Oh man, it's a tough snake. 27. Does a 27 hit?
Yeah, 27 hits.
Okay, and then the snake will do 13 damage. And if she's still alive, she needs to make a save. A
All
fort
right.
save DC 12.
Everyone, please go ahead and roll your initiative. What kind of save does she need to make?
Fort save DC 12, where she loses stamina, I believe.
Let's see. She got a 21. How much damage did you deal to her?
Let
10?
me roll up.
No, that's not right.
13.
13 damage. Goodness gracious. As you all look and you can see this live barbarian coming hard at Lapis and his snake friend.
Okay, sorry, I'm still trying to get it to do
Lapis, you need to roll me initiative still.
Yeah.
Oh, I should have just done the cross swords thing. I was trying to do it from
Yeah.
the character sheet.
My
That's not bad.
when I rolled it from there, it didn't include my agility bonus, but it doesn't really matter.
Okay. Rimlock, thank you for that +1. Whoever's tracking things, there's another player +1.
Is someone tracking things?
Right now, I've counted 2 rerolls, +1 times 3, I suppose you could say, and a +1 die.
Okay.
Yes.
Subaru, you look down a long corridor and you can see this librarian trying to smack the crap out of Lapis with a ruler.
Shoot her.
Easy
While y'all
enough.
are busy killing her, I'm gonna get some more water.
You do that.
This is the sort of thing a cat man.
Okay. 13 pops off. You got your deed die of 4, so your deed pops off. You do a minimum of 7 damage.
The deed with the arrow is always something like catches like a foot or a limb or something to
You
keep
pin her
them
down.
stuck in a position.
Okay. Absolutely. You pin her down in a position. She takes that 7 damage. Now, your snake has not moved. There, Lapis.
Gotcha. Yeah, I haven't been able to move it, unfortunately.
I'm just
Oh, yeah. No, it's on there. It's
narratively.
probably even coiled around her as part of the attack, I would
Yeah.
assume.
So she is going to swing with her ruler, which counts as a +1 club, 19 to hit for 10 damage.
Yeah, that does hit. It's still up.
Okay. And her, I didn't call out a deed die. Not worried about it. All right, Bart.
Oh boy, we got us a fight on our hands. I'm gonna go for a longbow shot.
You got this. Ooh, that's
maybe I don't.
7 is definitely not a hit. If you want to look
You know what?
that up, that is going
I'm
to
gonna
take
spend
4.
a reroll.
Oh
gonna spend
yeah,
a
we got a
reroll.
reroll. Yeah, thanks to
I'm gonna
chat.
spend a reroll and a
okay.
+1.
Yeah.
Ooh, there you go. So roll that attack again. We'll keep whatever damage is higher. That is going to be that is an 8 to hit. That is not enough. If you want to spend 3 luck, that'll be a hit.
Sure, it's a one shot. Why not?
Well, at this point, we're going to have to bump Bert back a week because you all aren't going to finish this tonight. I got to do math. Okay. All right. Anything else, Bart?
Nope. Just gonna shoot her.
All right, you shoot her. Gorsh. Subaru,
All right.
did you take your turn already?
Yeah, he's shot and pinned her.
That's correct. She can't move. Okay,
yeah.
cool. Yeah. Gorsh,
Yep.
you're up.
I'm trying to backstab. I've been moving around silently, so I'm not sure if I'm still concealed.
Dude, you rolled amazing with that sneak roll. Don't worry about it. You can get your backstab.
All right. I'm backstab with this here dagger. I forget if the backstab rolls for the attack too.
Ooh, so that is a. What did you do? Oh, because you're backstabbing. That's a miss.
Yeah.
Though.
Did we not win yet?
Is a miss.
You would need to drop in 4 points of luck to make that a hit.
I'll throw 1 point of luck at it.
Did you get a roll?
I've got. Yeah. I'll throw another point of luck at it.
Okay. That's going to be a hit. So 9 points. 4 points of base damage. They are prone, so you're all going to get a +2 to hit. So that is going to be 4 points of damage.
Sweet.
They are pinned and prone. Fubar, what do you got?
Well, it's time to do the thing that Fubar do.
Okay. Now, Fubar,
Okay.
your first claw is at a D20. Your second claw is at a D16.
The
D
deed's
does
gonna
not
be
pop
helpful.
off.
No.
But
Okay. It's just fine, I guess.
wait, hang on a second. Everyone take a point of fleeting luck for Joe's crit, and everyone take a point of fleeting luck for Dan's crit.
My crit was backstab. I don't know if that should count.
Oh, that should not count. That
It's
is
an auto.
correct. Yeah, that does not count. So 1 point of luck for Dan's. That is immediately 7 damage. Shatters foe's breastbone. Foe must make a fort save.
Jeez.
18 or fall unconscious.
I assume I'm just going right for the heart here.
That's what my cat does when I wake up in the morning.
God, did you just Temple of Doom her?
I think so. Yeah.
All right.
They were prone already, right? So I assume the cat's just.
They are pinned. They are prone. They are unconscious. I'm going to take that as a.
While I eat them.
Every swing's an auto hit at this point. Lapis, what do you got?
I still get one more attack.
Oh, crap.
Oh.
I forgot about it. Roll it out to see if it's a crit.
I'm just going to roll it because if it auto hits, it's just the damage that matters.
Well, that's a D16. So you need to give me a.
Here, let me roll the D16.
D16 plus.
2 plus 3 plus 5.
No, that's way higher than that. D16 plus 15.
Plus 15?
That's the math.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's a hit. It's an auto hit. So oh shit, you can't crit on a D16. That was a waste of time. 7 damage.
7 more damage.
She's still alive. Subaru.
Oh my. Takes a second to get through the ribcage.
Let's try an arrow again.
Sure. Now, Subaru, I'm going to put it out here. If you want to take the time to move up and point blanker, you can coup de grace her.
Okay. I'll just jab the arrow into her.
Yeah, you don't need to roll. You easily kill this lie barbarian.
This feeble old woman.
I would not call her feeble.
I mean, yeah, she's got 2 swollen knuckles joined into one.
I want to
Terrifying.
roll ventriloquism to have my snake say dibs.
Go and give me a personality test.
It's too late. I'm already halfway in.
Dan, give me a personality test.
Just for the sake, I want the snake to actually say dibs using the ventriloquism spell.
Who won? Well, that's not fair. Lapis 13. The snake does in fact say dibs.
So basically, you're working on one end, and the snake starts unhinging its straw and swallowing the other end.
Yeah, it's just gonna be like Lady and the Tramp, but
It
cat
is.
and a
It's like
snake.
this is the most bizarre romance
It's
ever. It's
just
this,
like Lady and the Tramp.
skeletals-
Just like Lady and the Tramp.
The intestines start stretching out.
Yeah, we just meet in the middle.
All right.
Dan just kind of rolls a heart towards the snake with his nose.
Give me a moment here. So after doing that, you all are able to kind of move in the direction of where down is, according to the magic stuff that happened upstairs.
Yep, I'm gonna try and sneak over and go downstairs.
Are all these intimidating looking characters supposed to be there?
As you move around the corner,
Oh,
you
crap.
can see there is a metric buttload of undead paper
At least it's
zombies
metric.
all in your way.
I've got a plan for this, believe it or not.
So the map is there, but we are definitely doing theater of mind here, so don't worry about
Okay.
the map so much. Everyone go and roll initiative.
Yay!
Yay!
We're doomed.
You guys got this. I'm not worried.
I rolled initiative, but didn't. Is my character sheet not selected again?
I don't know, Fubar. What'd you
Spell
roll?
Skin. No tokens selected. All right, we'll just do the tracker.
There you go. That's a
Okay.
good roll.
It should be a +3, so I should actually go first. But
You have to put it like in the actual initiative.
Hang on a second.
Oh yeah, there. That's where it's wrong. My bad.
Yeah.
Hang
That's
on,
my
I
fault.
got you, man. All right, so you all turn around the corner, and you can see that there's just this small horde of paper zombies blocking the path. Now, Bert, I got terrible news for you. This one shot's taking a long time, so I'm gonna bump you next session so we can continue this. Hopefully Eddie will be able to join us. Speaking of that, though, we got 15 minutes. Fubar, it is your turn.
It's definitely like a, hey, everybody look at me. I'm a talking cat color spray.
Oh, you're casting color spray.
Oh, heck yeah.
Oh,
Now, that is a
wow.
D14 plus your intelligence modifier.
Pray
Yeah, this-
tell, what's the flavor of you casting color?
Oh, did you do a
spray?
mercurial
being that
magic
you're
on
a
this?
I did. I got a 77, which is all of the outer dark, strange chimes scream in the air, and foreign stars waver above the wizard. All looking at the caster must make a DC 10 will save or be entranced for 1d3 rounds.
So even if the spell fails, they just
All right.
That's why I said, hey, everybody, look at me. I'm a talking cat color spray.
is your color spray basically you presenting?
I assume so.
God,
God.
typical cat caster.
every player
Yes.
needs to give that test.
Dan,
Dan, what's the penalty?
Everyone who fails the will save for looking at me while I'm casting the spell is entranced for 1d3 rounds.
Fuck, Dan, give me a
Doesn't bother me at
D3.
all. In fact, Lapis is super into it.
Well, I haven't cast my spell yet, so I don't know if that matters or not.
Let's get all this groundwork out of the
Okay.
way.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled a 3.
Ooh.
But you also rolled a 1d3.
That's for how many rounds people are
Mm.
entranced.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Thought that was a spell check.
Not yet.
Uh,
It's a D14, so it's going to be really hard to actually get much out of this. But
well, honestly, the mercurial effect can be potentially really useful, even if the spell doesn't go off. Especially if we know not to be looking.
Does the material
right.
effect go off if the spell doesn't go off?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Who failed? Subaru failed.
I did not.
Bart,
don't think
Did
I
I?
did.
Nat
Lapis?
20, actually fleeting luck, everybody.
everyone take a point of fleeting luck. Also,
Oh, nice.
doesn't fucking matter too much because Dan, you managed to entrance 4 of the paper zombies.
nice. I'll go ahead
Alright.
and color spray them anyways, just because you never know.
All right, go ahead and color spray, Dan.
That's not a pass.
It's lost failure or just loss.
Lost failure.
Okay, well, 4 of them.
That's right. It was worthwhile.
Yeah, I mean, the
agree.
mesmerizing effect
Um,
alone makes it worthwhile.
Yeah, attacking them.
Dan,
wakes
what
them
was
up
this
from
save?
being- Or the trance
Yeah,
D10.
fortitude.
Will.
Well, Viper's good. Do I?
That
have-
was worthwhile.
Hang on a second.
Attacking them interrupts the trance.
Oh,
Gotcha.
Viper's
So
good.
we
Okay.
attack the non-tranced ones first.
So as you all kind of move around to where this path down is, you can see all these paper zombies are kind of packed in and kind of like scratching, clawing at the door to get down. So it is the Fubar. After you try to cast a spell, your spell fucks up, but your Mercurial is very useful. It is the Viper's turn. Now that once again, this is very much theater of the mind, so don't worry about spacing, any of that shit. So Viper, that's you, Jeremy.
Okay. Honestly, Viper is pretty straightforward. He's going to go for the closest one that's not tranced.
Viper can
And just
easily
rep-
slither through there. Go ahead. Yeah, are you able to roll the attack with him?
Well, it won't let me roll the attack with him, but I already know what the attack roll is. It's
Okay.
3d20 plus, or it's a d20 plus 8.
Yep, and then 3d6 damage.
Yeah. I'll do that real quick.
That fuck yeah, that's a hit. 3d6
Okay.
damage. Joe disappeared.
Oh god. It's not a ton of damage. 5
It's
damage.
good.
Wow, that's yeah, maybe he doesn't really have the vital organs to really
Yeah,
suffer from being crushed.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, absolutely. All right,
And then
Subaru.
I don't-
Oh,
Would the poison even do anything to him?
no. Not in this situation. No.
Unfortunately, like the giant viper is good in a lot of ways. Maybe not ideal versus zombies.
Not versus this. Yeah, Subaru, what's up?
I'm entranced, aren't I?
That's a good
Yes.
point.
So I will just stare fawningly at all the pretty colors.
Okay. Bart.
I will perform an unarmed attack on Subaru.
To wake him up.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay, go for it. Subaru, what's your AC?
Probably flat because
Well,
I'm entranced.
That
so
is
probably a 10. I don't wear armor.
Bart, I'm not even going to you don't even need to worry about the attack roll on this. You can
Just don't get on
easily
that one.
use your action to go over to Subaru and just kind of slap him awake or whatever.
It's okay. My melee damage rolls get a -1 thanks to my negative luck. So
Well, your AC's not enough to hit Subaru in an entranced state.
nah.
But
Well,
like
you know
I
what?
said,
I've got 3 fleeting luck. So
Jake,
what's your AC?
you don't need to. Jake, you can easily
Okay.
walk up to a friend and just slap them in the face to pull them out of it.
All right.
As friends do.
As
Yeah.
friends, listen,
Yeah,
Exactly.
The
I-
chocolate starfish is a false god.
listen,
Exactly.
Jake can
We've
vouch
all
for
been
this.
there.
How old am I? Jake and I have been friends for like the past 34, 35 years.
Yeah,
Jake,
you're
How many
39
times
now.
I am? Jake, how many times have I slapped you in the face?
39.
That's swinging awfully low. So yeah, you don't need to worry about it. Bart, you easily walk over to Subaru and you wake him. Bart, you okay? He waves his hand. And yes. Okay. I presume that's a yes. The thumbs up. That's what counts.
Okay, that's
Okay.
more convincing.
All right. Let's see. Gorish. Listen, Bert's going through it right now. He is a trooper for showing up with as sick as he is. Joe, what do you got, man?
I'm going to backstab whichever one is not entranced.
Oh, let's go with the one the Viper bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Viper's got one kind of bound up, twisting it away
Yeah,
from you just
yeah.
a little.
Sweet. Yeah, I'll do the backstab on that guy.
That's a critical hit. But
gosh.
because you got the backstab going on, that's not a problem. All right. That's a base 8 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Strike cuts a line down the foe's face. He is blinded by blood for D4 rounds. For 1 round. Okay.
He doesn't have blood, but I picture I cut the paper so it flaps
No.
down in front of his eyes.
Be quiet,
You know,
Joe.
like a dog ears down.
So, Joe, as you run up and you do a deep slash across this zombie's forehead, you're not expecting blood because it's undead. But what you get is this very thick, like milk viscosity, pitch black fluid trickling down its forehead. It
Ooh,
very much gives you the impression of ink, like Quill's ink.
Okay.
Yeah.
Say he's inking.
Nice.
You scared him. He inked. But Joe, I've got terrible news.
Okay.
This one that you just attacked, he's going to take a penalty, but he's going to swing around. He's going to swing at you. That's a -2 to his hits. So that's going to be a 17.
Still hits.
And that is going to be 6 damage as he swings at you. And this swing feels harmless, but where he connects, you realize there's just this intense area of paper cuts dragged across like your face.
Oh,
Sounds awful.
Lapis.
Okay.
I'd rather be wounded.
Yeah, you got a fuckload of paper cuts, dude.
I assume there's still several of them that haven't gone just yet. They're still kind of clumped together.
Well, there is a bunch of them clumped together. There are 4 of them that have been kind of stunned by Fubar's mercurial. And there's one that's been pretty well injured by your snake and Gresh.
I trust the snake to finish that one off, but I want to position myself to where I can get as many of them as I can fairly close together because I have burning hands and they're made out of paper.
That sounds delightful.
Roll me 2d6. Nope, that's wrong. Roll me 2d3.
Okay. 2d3.
Okay.
3.
Give me your spell test.
Okay. Please be good. And my hair will grow an inch.
That's not a terrible mercurial. Blast
All
of
of
fire.
it?
Everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere on my body, my hair grows an inch. And it's basically what I'm doing is I draw from them some of the different gases. I change them until like the surrounding aura around them, the air changes slightly from the normal air composition into basically being methane. And then
Okay. So that's going to deal a 2d6 points of damage.
Well, I'm
sorry.
hearing is you're drawing
I read
the
that wrong.
farts out of
1d6
them.
points of damage. You
1d6
suck the
concentrating
farts
them.
out of them.
yep.
That's the only way.
Any bonus because they're paper?
I'll worry about that. Holy shit.
4. Suck the farts out and light them on fire.
All right. So I'm going to say the first kind of grouping here. So yeah, you definitely feel like you get they burn far more than what you intended just because they're made out of paper. So
Yay!
Let's see. Did you roll 3 of? 3.
Mm-hmm.
3 of them. Actually, this is a cone. I'm going to give you 4, man. You feel like that fire damage is very effective.
Hooray.
All right. Now, I'm going to tell you what. We are at time. Bert, I hope you don't mind, but in 2 weeks, I'm going to steal your session.
Eddie's still out, right? So, yeah.
I think so. Okay, cool. So, we're going to wrap here for tonight. We're going to pick up next session at the start of initiative as you all continue to figure out what the hell is going on in this library. I think that's, I don't know. Let's go ahead and do our closing round of plugs. We're going to close the session. Jeremy, what do you got?
Oh, yeah. Aaron Reese on Patreon. If you get comics, maps, tokens, fun stuff, check it out.
Yeah. Search for Aaron Reese, Reese. Dan.
Go to our Discord, click on the links, go push the buttons,
That's
subscribe to all the things.
Look for the DOK Discord or the Of Steam and Steel Murder Discord.
But more importantly, come chat with us. And
We talk about frogs, games, movies, I don't fucking know. Jake,
Memes.
make things, noises.
This episode is brought to you by Waffle House Sing! Cola.
Perfect. Joe.
Fridays on the DOK channel, we're playing a game I'm making called Anvia, and it's a lot of fun. Yeah.
Very true.
Come watch
Bert.
I'm just attempting not to die this week. I might do something Tuesday.
Okay.
We'll see. But meh.
Anyway, even if Bert's unable to run games over on twitch.tv/SteamSteelMurder, go check him out. Blue Magic, BLUMAGIK, for what are we at? Like 15 plus years of
Almost
TT.
16 years. It'll be 16 years in a few
I remember,
months.
Bert, when you and I started playing together, it was like 10 plus years. Now we're at like 16 plus years of tabletop goodness. Listen, if you like mystery games, if you like investigation games, go check out Blue Magic. All the podcasts you need that are going to cover that. As far as DOK in general, check out our Discord. We've got a lot of stupid stuff. That is the home of Defenders of Kobold. That is the home of Adventures in Lollygagging. Grim and Perilous Studios is there, but they're in some weird flux stuff. The name might be changing, so who knows? Come by every Wednesday on twitch.tv/Defenders of Kobold. We're running a Dungeon Crawl Classics campaign where we're playing the Night Below campaign. Every Tuesday and Thursday over on our YouTube. We got an Oops All Goblins Pathfinders. I'm really drunk. I haven't had any alcohol in like a month, and I can feel it hitting my speech. So YouTube, Tuesday, Thursdays, Pathfinder 2nd Edition, Age of Ashes campaign. We're all goblins. Anything else I should put out there, guys?
I think that's
Yeah.
the stuff.
Check out Joe Friday's DOK and Via. It's an amazing game.
We're good guys in that campaign for sure.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
not.
Best.
We're not. Screw it.
We
We're
worship
not.
a body horror and
Wednesdays, DCC, they're an amazing group who are not good guys.
We're trying, but we're not good.
You're doing the right thing for the wrong reasons, and I love it.
100% that.
For Bowdy's just looking for the next future Mrs. X. All right, that's what we got. Bert, thanks for hanging out with us, man. I know you're not feeling good, but I appreciate it.
Be free, Bert. Be free.
All right. I am ending the stream. Thanks, everyone. We'll check you. We'll catch you later. Bye.